Morning all. So it's Saturday, I think it's the 10th or something like that today of January. So we're on Tiverton canal this morning. I've got a fellow chuckle brother with me today, Dennis. We've both been looking forward to this. We've been talking about it on Messenger and whatnot. Dennis has been doing his own work. He's been doing some walking along the canal whilst I've been at work. You know, the bonus of Dennis being a retired chap, he can go and try and locate the fish and see what's looking best. So I've chosen this spot today. I've never fished along this part, so I'm quite looking forward to it. We've seen lots of activity already. I think it's about 7 in the morning. The sun's not quite up, but it's flats of dodo. Birds are chirping really nice. It's lovely at the minute. It's about 5 degrees. I think it's going to get to about 11 today. Like I say, there's no wind, there's nothing, so I'm all set up. Got me bait and the stuff's all ready. Not got a line wet yet. Just we'll go down and say hello to Dennis. So yeah, well, as we were walking here today, we were spooking a lot of fish along the margins on the path we were walking. It looks really good today. Lots of fish topping. Looks really good. Looking forward to this. So we've got Dennis is here with me today. You alright, mate?
Hi, lad.
We're going to give this new stretch for myself a go. Dennis fished this once or twice. Tells me it's good. Hopefully, yeah.
Get a few fish today.
I've just been saying we've seen quite a lot of activity already today, haven't we? So
the old blows, a bit of movement from the near bank. So
yeah,
looking promising.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm almost ready to get me maggots drowning. You got your keep net in already?
Yeah, I'll put it in because it disturbs later. I cleared it a little bit. I'm
yeah.
going to fish that over there.
Right.
On the quiver tip.
So you're
awkward getting across.
You're expecting fish straight away because he's got his keep net in?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd best go put mine in then, isn't it?
Definitely, mate.
Cool. Right then, Dennis, we'll see you in a bit then, mate, when we've got some fish on.
Tight lines.
Tight lines. Right, I think I might go and put my net in. That's quite a good move. I don't normally use a keep net, but I feel slightly confident today. Hopefully that's not famous last words, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. So Dennis has had a roach on the float already, probably 5 inches by the looks of it from where I was. I've just had a perch on my first cast on my feeder rod. So my feeder rod is got a cage feeder, and I've got some artificial maggots on a hair rig, and I've got about 3 live ones on a size 12 hook. And it's quite a short hook length, probably, I don't know, 13-14 inches long. Just starting to get some indications of fish around my float, just getting the odd bubble coming up. The float's like knocking around a little bit, so there's signs of something out there. It might only be small at the minute, but it's nice to see some activity. Saw the barn owl again just now, which was a nice sight. Sun's coming up. It's not on me yet, it's behind me. It's probably going to be a while just yet, but it's nice blue sky at the minute. Coots are doing what they do best. Yeah, it's really pleasant to be here at the minute. But it looks like I'm going to have to go and have a chat with Dennis. Well, it looks like I'm going to have a chat with Dennis because he's catching more than me. Let's see what he's up to and how he's going about things. Probably cheating somehow, I expect. So Dennis, how come you're catching fish and I'm not?
I've just gone on treble maggot. I've been getting quite a few bites, but they've been really delicate.
You're on treble maggot. See, I was
just
coming.
gone on treble. I've been on double, but I've just gone on treble.
Oh, I'm using 3. I was just about to think that you were going to be on like a size 16 with 1 on or something.
No. I normally go up like an 18, but I'm on a 16 today because of the tench.
Yeah.
But
Are you over depth as
very
well?
little shotting. Yeah, probably a little bit, not much.
No, well, that seems to be a lot deeper than what I've got mine set at.
Yeah. I haven't even, well, I hadn't plumbed it initially, and I did just now.
Right.
And yeah, I am slightly over depth, but I'm just moving it half an inch each time, but I've got it shotted right down.
Right.
I've only got one little dropper and the swivel.
Yeah.
And now all the shots up the top, obviously,
Yeah.
with the way it flows.
Yeah, similar to what I'm doing.
But I've had one nice roach, one nice rudd there. The rest have been small, but I've missed a few bites. They've been very delicate.
Right. I'm getting movement in my float.
Yeah.
I've even had the odd bubbles coming up.
That's the fry touching it, you know.
Yeah. So you're halfway across as well, aren't you?
I was maybe a little bit further than halfway.
Yeah.
You know, you see where the bubble is, their bonnet, but
Yeah.
there's been a couple of little blows out there just started.
Yeah.
And I just had a whack on the sweet corn.
Oh, did you?
I've got ground bait feeder with some sweet corn in it
Yeah.
and some 6mm soft pellet.
Yeah.
And I just picked up the bait box.
Oh,
then
what?
it stopped.
Oh dear.
But,
Oh, something's about.
But that's my first bite on that. That's
Yeah. Well, I had my
just got it there,
I had my perch on the feeder rod.
Yeah. Because I thought, well, I'll go on that since I've got the mix.
Yeah.
I can always go on maggot feeder later, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely fish about, but they're quite delicate, you know.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a drift now, isn't there,
Yeah,
coming
a little
down
bit,
this way?
Yeah, that's why I've had to sink my line, you know. And plus, it's coming in closer
Yeah.
because of that drift.
I'm finding I'm fishing a little bit further across just to get my float in the shadow.
Yeah.
So I can see it
I
easier.
know, it's awkward. Yeah, I know.
I have got my glasses.
I don't normally fish as heavy a float as this.
Yeah.
This is 4 gram. I'm on 1.5, you know.
Right.
But I know it can be a bit windy. That's why I thought, well, I'll set it up like that, you know.
Yeah. I saw the barn owl again just now.
Did you?
Yeah.
I missed it.
He flew up and just went behind the tree up behind me. I only just caught it.
One of my favourite birds.
It's probably the same one that I saw yesterday.
Well, I used to have a short eardale live in my garden when I lived in Bedford.
Yeah.
In the oak tree I had. And it was only a baby, but he used to try and pick up full-size rabbits.
Right.
It was bonkers. I went out there and he was screaming one day.
Yeah.
And he dropped down on this rabbit. Well, of course, he lifted it off the ground about this much.
Yeah.
And he kept dropping it. But
Couldn't
he
fly with it.
Ripped its eyes out, you know. But the barn owls there was a floodplain behind my garden
Yeah.
to the river. And the barn owls used to come down in the evening and fly under the arches, the bridge.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right, I'm going to get back to my rods.
Yeah. If you want some hemp.
No, I've got some hemp. Yeah, I've got everything you've got, apart from sweet corn.
I've got sweet corn if you want.
I'm all right at the minute, Dennis. I'm going to have a cup of tea now, I think, or a cup of coffee. It's not doing a lot different than me. So I've only had a couple of small roach and a few small rudd. I've had nothing on the feeder rod for a while, so I've just rebaited that one and gone for a worm on that now with the artificial maggots, just to see if we can tempt a perch or something. So that one's on my margin on the right hand side. Yeah, the float's not really doing a lot at the minute. There's not really much sign of anything. I think all the fish that we saw yesterday feeding have possibly moved up or down. Certainly not showing any real signs of being here today. Not, you know, it looked good this morning. What's the time now? Time now is 10:30. So we've been fishing for probably 3 hours. The sun's slowly coming up behind me. It's looking lovely on the other side where the sun is out. Yes, hopefully we might get something to shout about soon. This trip is proving to be quite hard and slow at the minute. So the sun's going, which might benefit us. Looks to be a bit of rain on its way, I reckon. Just past Dennis I can start seeing the clouds building up. Got the brollies. It might actually help it, or help us even. Dennis has still been catching the odd fish, certainly a bit bigger than the ones that I've been catching, but they're not massive. So could be getting the brolly out soon. Got Matthew on his way to visit us, I think, another chuckle brother. He's coming to have a giggle and wind us up, no doubt. Tell us that we're blanking. So it'd be good to see him in a minute. I haven't seen Matt for a while. Be nice to see a bream or a tench or something. Dennis did say he started to see some bubbles around his float, which looked like tench, but not really heard of many tench coming out of this area. I think it was all the bream that was here yesterday. It was hoping they were still here. There's Matthew now. Hello. Hey? So Matt's not the brightest chuckle brother. Told him exactly where we're fishing, and he's gone about a mile up the canal looking for us. So he's probably walking back to his van now to come back this way and see us. Well, so I'm still sat here, I'm really struggling. What I need is some advice from one of our most talented chuckle brothers. But he isn't here, but Matt is. So Matt,
hello people.
what advice would you give me, Matt?
Go home and make a coffee, mate.
Go home and make a coffee. Starting to feel that way.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see another chuckle brother. Good old boy. Just had Nathan on the phone as well.
Oh, bless him.
He ain't coming out, thank Christ.
I suppose John's not here.
He's just asked where we were.
Oh,
so
right. He'll probably pop up then.
Maybe. Well, there's rain forecast. Just had a little scattering, so I've took no chances. Put the brolly up. What time is it now? It's 2 o'clock actually. It's 2 o'clock. The old weather forecast say the rain's just going to start coming, gradually getting heavier. By 4 o'clock it's not looking very good, and 5 o'clock, but probably packed up by then. But yeah, it's been a real hard day today. Still not getting any real bites to shout about. Dennis is picking the odd one up on his feeder rod on maggots. Still nothing of any size. Maybe the change in weather might change something, I don't know, but it's not looking very promising today. It's good to have been out though, that's one thing. Well, I'm going to show you my net, but I look forward to seeing Dennis's. Oh, let's see how many we got in here.
Your landing net is the easiest way.
No, I'm not even going to bother, Dennis. There's not very many in there. Not a very good day for me. The smaller ones I chucked back.
Oh, right.
It's not too clever. But anyway, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll see Dennis's in a minute. I'm sure this would be a bit more like it.
Still not fantastic, mate, you know.
No. There's a couple of nice roach in there though, Dennis.
Yeah.
Some nice rudd.
There's not many fish.
Not many, no.
Yeah.
Certainly better than me, mate.
Still. It was, it was, well.
Wasn't the day it looked
No.
that it was going to be, was it?
Exactly. That's actually less than I thought. I thought I had a bit more than that. But, well, it's only that roach, isn't it? That's the one.
Yeah.
There's 2 roach there that are quite nice, you know.
Yeah. Oh well, we had some fish today. There they go. Dennis is restocking the canal.
Yeah.
There they go. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
I reckon you won that today, don't you? Slightly.
Probably, yeah. You'll probably muller me next time.
Let's hope so.
Are you the fellow who puts the videos on YouTube?
I am, yeah. You're on YouTube now.
Yeah, right. My father-in-law always talks about you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up. There's the champion. Lovely.